Live from Columbia, this is WIS News 10 at 6. Live, local, now.
Well, it is officially back to school season, and Americans could spend record dollars on back to school shopping this year.
But South Carolinians can save some money on what they buy with the state's tax-free weekend coming up. State House reporter Mary Green has the details.
South Carolina's tax-free weekend runs from this upcoming Friday through Sunday. And during that time, certain items are exempt from the state's 6% sales tax, as well as local sales taxes. Experts say to make the most of your savings, it pays to do your homework when back to school shopping.
That's a significant discount and can add up to a sizable savings depending on what consumers are looking for.
These are some examples of what's exempt. In general, it's items like supplies used for school assignments, electronics, clothing and shoes, and bed and bath items, new or used. On the flip side, here are some examples of what's not exempt this weekend, including rented clothing and shoes, items used in a business or trade, and items placed on layaway or deferred payment plans.
If you can, only purchase what you need specifically for that moment, because there's a real possibility that if you don't need it specifically for back to school, it's going to be on sale again for Thanksgiving, Black Friday.
Experts also caution buyer beware. Some stores will raise their prices during this period to make up for discounts.
Don't get caught up in the I'm going to save money and buy a bunch of impulse items. Don't do that, because then you've just erased all your savings.
The cost of school supplies has gone up nearly 25% in the last 2 years, according to the Consumer Price Index. And the outlook is mixed on how this could affect American spending this year. The National Retail Federation projects Americans will spend a record $41.5 billion on back-to-school shopping this year, while a survey from Deloitte predicts this spending could decrease for the first time in nearly a decade.
I think it's likely we'll see more spending this year just because prices have gone up. So everything is more expensive, and so that's going to lead to higher total sales volume. But at the same time, because things are more expensive, consumers are really going to be looking for a bargain in a way that they haven't over the last 2 years.
And for those South Carolinians who'd rather avoid the in-person crowds and just shop online, those tax-free exemptions apply to online purchases as well. Reporting Columbia, I'm Mary Green.
Another $94 billion is projected to be spent this year on back to college shopping specifically. The National Retail Federation says college students and their families on average will spend nearly $1,400 each.